Welcome back to the course C# Advanced Language Features. I'm Philip Ekberg, and now it's time to talk about overloading and extension methods. We'll start by looking at a recap of method overloading before we take a peek at what operator overloading is, and where that could be useful. Then we'll jump over and talk about adding methods without access to the class, using something known as extension methods. You shouldn't confuse overloading with overriding. A method overload happens when two methods have the same name, but with different parameters. As an example, if we were to extend the class OrderProcessor with an additional method called process, let's say that it takes two parameters. There would now be two methods available in the class with the same name. One that simply processes the order, and the other allows you to pass a discount together with the order. They could also have entirely different parameters. They don't have to share any similarities at all. When calling the method process on the instance of this class, the method that corresponds with the parameters that you pass to the method, that's the one that will be executed. This is determined during compile time. As an interesting example, if one method accepts an object and the other accepts the type order, which one do you think is executed in this scenario? The fact is that it will execute the method that accepts an order, unless you would have casted the instance to an object before calling the method. If you haven't experimented with method overloading before, I strongly suggest that you take some time and add a few methods that share the same name with similar method signatures. It's very common that both libraries and the code that you write yourself exposes methods that accepts different parameters but share the same intent. Understanding overloading before jumping into extension methods is a good idea. We'll cover extension methods thoroughly in a little bit, but before we do that, there's one additional type of overloading that I'd like to take a look at. That is operator overloading.